Hello, Stephen Andrew, State Member for Morenni, and just recently, just to keep you up to date, the Mackay State Development Area and Development Scheme, this is a draft. I just want to show you the proposed areas that they're looking at doing some development on, and one is at Racecourse, and obviously one is at, for the people who know, Talakor or Graham Davies' old farm at Rosella, which encompasses a lot of the local people around Dunrock and all that area too. I just want to let you know there's 100 of these planned for Queensland. It was in one of the ministers was talking about biohubs. Now, these proposed sites are for biohubs. Now, biohubs, in the big scheme of things, it's a globalist type agenda. They're to do with making fake food or using different stuff like GMO, genetically modified organisms, and also CRISPR, which is another process where they splice different things into normal genetic material to make other things. And they use a process called the infinity cell, whereby they get these cells and they put them into big stainless steel vats, and they grow chicken, they grow beef, they grow things that we here in Australia are a backbone and the backbone of our community, because we grow the best chickens, we grow the best beef. And, you know, these things are commodities that we exchange for money overseas. We sell to the marketplace. We've got the best products in the world. And they want to be replaced by organisms grown in stainless steel vats and put into little moulds that look like lamb chops, or look like fillet steak, or look like a chicken drumstick, or look like a chicken's breast. Do you want to actually go into this and be a part of allowing these sort of things to go ahead? And you know, we've got a situation here on a global level that's infiltrating into our state here of Queensland to change the way that we deliver beautiful fresh produce, local grown produce, stuff that hasn't been messed with, stuff that's made from the beautiful minerals that we have in our soil up through our grass and into the animals that our farmers and our cane farmers and our, you know, fruit and vegetable farmers make sure that they go as organic as possible. We don't want stuff that's grown in stainless steel vats. We don't want 100 biohubs here in Queensland. I think everyone should be on the same page as this. What we don't want is the two major parties dictating the terms and allowing these global systems to creep into Queensland and take over what we have and what is the best product. Undoubtedly, it cannot be ever understated that the best products, meat, fish, chicken, any sort of vegetables that we grow, our sugar cane, organically grown, beautiful soils grown by the people of Queensland to make money for our families and to give succession plans to all the people, all the farmers and everyone that we have in our community that spent the last 150 odd years making this happen and carved it out of the bush. Say no to biohubs, and say no the next time you go to vote in Queensland here. We need to make sure we've got a strong crossbench. Tapping on keyboards, having a look around for petitions and who's going to sign petitions has gone nowhere. Nobody's listening. And you need to listen. This is the most important election that you're going to ever face. Strong crossbenches to keep the both major parties in their place and provide transparency, to provide the voice of the people and a democratic right back to the people can be done at this election, and it's up to you. I don't want to eat fake meat. I don't want to eat processed meat. I want to eat meat that comes out of the paddock that's the best quality in the world. And we want to continue on doing that. Don't be the test case for global insidious things that are creeping in, and the major parties are signing up to this stuff. They're signing up to it. Paris agreements, net zero by 2035, all this 70% reduction and all this rubbish that we're trying to break our backs. Whereas the rest of the world just pour pollution and just do whatever they want. Here we are being cruelled. Think about what you do next election, and I authorise this message because it's a message that comes from me, Stephen Andrew, the MP from Morenni, who's concerned about our future, who tries to tell people the message of what's actually going on. You need to make it count yourself. like I said, tapping on keyboards, complaining, and all the rest of the stuff that we've been doing with petitions and trying to get the government to listen isn't working. Therefore, we vote them out. Strong crossbench, new Queensland, transparency, honesty, and everything goes forward with your voice through people like me. If you don't have a candidate that doesn't want to stand up for you, if you don't have a candidate that won't actually be there for the people, that denies and pushes back against the global trends and the global forcing of things like biohubs, then don't vote for them. Say no. This is the way Queensland can change, and you are responsible for that change.